Yo, what's going on YouTube? This arc is getting real. One of, no, it's probably gonna be the best arc in One Piece. My opinion, anyway. May not be your opinion, but that's the way I see it. So far, turning out. Alright, now, Doflamingo has basically announced what the conditions are to win the game and what's gonna happen. Alright, what's gonna happen is basically everybody in the city, or most of the people in the city, will be turning against our friends, our family, their relatives. It doesn't matter who. They'll basically kill anything. This is partially due to his devil fruit control and just like random citizens. I guess he can just do that. He got that many strings. Which I got to thinking about it, and I was like, generally, you would assume that Doflamingo uses his fingers to control his strings because he's seen him do it before. Now, be that the case, he has 10 strings he could control people with, unless he has strings off those strings that he can manipulate really well. Now, that would make sense for him to use, like, at least one hand for his second body that he uses, or, yeah, one hand for that and one hand for another purpose, like controlling enemies. Now, be that the case, how is he controlling all of these people? Or are they doing it just to try to survive? He said you can try to run and hide, but nowhere inside of this bird cage is safe. He said the game will end if you bring me the heads of these people that I mentioned, or if you kill me. So basically, what they got to do is they got to bring him the heads of all the remaining Straw Hats. They have to bring him the heads of Rebecca, Kuros, King Riku, Sabo, and a couple more. I don't remember all exactly who they were. But basically, you see Robin and Sabo, or no, Robin and Usopp or somebody. But anyway, along with you see Robin and Usopp's name announced along with Bartolomeo. Bartolomeo's sitting there and he's like fangirling out because of him being there with Robin and Sabo, and then hearing Usopp's name, and basically everybody hears how they're going to be judged. Basically, if you hit a 1 star and bring him, if you get a 1 star and bring him back, or get a 1 star and kill him, you get 100 million berry bounty. You have some 1 stars, you have two stars, you have some 3 stars and a 5 star. Now this is what fucking caught me up, dog. This is priceless. Usopp's hilarious in this one. Now Doflamingo is pissed at Usopp because he defeated Sugar, and he says, at first he doesn't announce Usopp in the little thing like, hey, you don't have to kill these people. And Usopp's like, I'm glad he forgot about me. And then he goes, no, we haven't forgot about you, Usopp. You pissed me off the most today. Your bounty, you're a 5 star. Whoever captures Usopp or kills Usopp will get 500 million berries. Which, it's still a bounty, even though it's not out by the world government, he's still got a bounty. So his bounty exceeds Luffy's right now. And plus, if you add that bounty he has on top of the 500 million from Doflamingo, along with his other bounty, his bounty's all fucking up there, dude. Like, I don't know why I mean, I understand why Doflamingo's so pissed at him, but I don't know why Doflamingo will waste this much money on a weakling that's already beat down. Which, I don't know if he knows he's beat down, but he wastes that much money on a weakling. I guess he assumed he was powerful because he could beat Sugar or whatever. But basically, what happens then, you have, like I said, Robin, Sabu, and Bartolomeo together. And Bartolomeo, after certain people start turning on them trying to collect the bounty, you see some of the citizens say, what, now that we know King Riku's innocent, we can actually fight back against him. And he goes, no, it'd be easier. One dude goes, no, it'd be easier just to take their heads because it'd be hard for us to fight Doflamingo and all of his 2,000 Doflamingo family people, or the Dunquixote family. And the other dude's like, yeah, we just they basically decided that they were going to take out, from what I've seen, that they were going to take out the 12 heads, or the 12 people that Doflamingo wants them to take out. So Doflamingo is basically controlling the strings here, basically like a huge ass survival game. It's like I said, it's gonna be great, but this is what gets to me. Now, the Admiral Fujitora, he said he wants to take out all of the Shichibukai, the seven warlords. He don't believe they're good. They're good for the government. He don't believe in something like that. Now, Doflamingo does this thing right in front of his face, right in front of his face, and he just kind of shoulders it off. He's just like, well, our main objective is the Straw Hats and Trafalgar Law. Contact all heads and tell them we're going for them. So they've got a Navy admiral to deal with and just about everybody fucking else. So this is going to be really hard for them to get out if they get out, and then also fight Doflamingo too. There may be some bullshit going on now. I don't know for sure, but maybe Big Man finds a way in, and they find out or Nami basically sells off. They all sold off towards Zoe. Maybe Big Man caught up with him and was about to fuck him up, and then seeing that Nami had her Vivre card that Lola gave him, and then they get Big Man's help. They come back to the island to basically fight against Doflamingo. Which, if they did get Big Man's help, that would be an exponential amount of help, which is really what they need at this moment. And then you got Violet. I think it's Violet. I think you got Violet, Luffy, Kinemon. No, Kinemon's back on the street. You got Violet, Luffy, and a couple more sitting down there, trying to defeat Doflamingo, and then you see Kuro show up, and then there's a couple dudes trying to attack Kuros. So you got them, and they're all about to head towards Doflamingo. They got a pretty strong group of people. Maybe if they get to the executives of the Doflamingo family, that they could be able to take them out, lining Luffy up for the last fight against Doflamingo, or lining Trafalgar Law up for the last fight against Doflamingo. Because I believe Trafalgar Law may actually have the ability to beat Doflamingo, but I believe they want to let Luffy do it because, you know, he's the main character and he always fights the last bad guy. He knows who he has to fight in order to win. And Zoro's there too, so obviously Zoro would get his rematch with Pika because Pika kind of dipped out. They didn't really get a fight, so, or Pika kind of knocked them off. So we'll see about all that. Overall, this chapter, I mean, we got plot progression. Well, we knew the birdcage was happening, but we got plot progression with what everybody in the tournament's gonna do. Because we had the Funk Brothers were turning their heads towards Bartholomew and them. I believe it was Funk Brothers anyway. We got to see pretty much what everybody's gonna do during this tournament. And character progression, Usopp, even Doflamingo's calling Usopp the god now. God Usopp, 5-star, 500 million berry bounty on him through Doflamingo. So how much money does Doflamingo actually have? I mean, he's been ruling the country for a while, and he's a Tenryubuto, or a Celestial Dragon for those who don't exactly know the Japanese name. But she just have an infinite supply of money, and what's going on here? I mean, because he didn't look that rich to me. He looked like he had a badass castle, but 1 billion, 1 billion berry balance. 1 billion berries is a lot, and it exceeds 1 billion berries, the amount that he's going to pay if all these heads get captured. Which, if they do, it would be beneficial to the government as well as beneficial to Doflamingo. But if they do, the anime will be over. Something's got to happen. They're making it out of it. But I think it'll be some shit like Enies Lobby, you know, where Luffy could hardly stand up at the end. And maybe some shit happens to Sabo. I don't know, but I could see Oda doing it, like bringing him back and just fucking him up real good. But Sabo's really fucking strong. Plus, he just got Ace's Marimara no Mi, so I can't wait to see some shit kick off and Sabo actually get to fight using Ace's Marimara no Mi. And how well he'll be able to adapt to it and control it. You know, because he just got it. And then they're going to throw him into some shit like this. But overall, this chapter, well, since we didn't get no character progression, I can't really give it too much. So I'm gonna give it like still a 9 out of 10 because I just like the chapter myself. If I was just judging it based on character to plot progression, it would probably get like a 7 or 8. But my enjoyment, my overall enjoyment of the chapter factors in a lot here, so I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, guys. And that's my thoughts on the piece.